Welcome to the stream. Hopefully there was a song playing just then, which I just may have noticed was not playing, but in any case, it would have been, or is, Winter in Andella. A Winter in Andella remix by Mewmore. Pretty good. I liked it. Because Andella-chan is one of my favorites. Not as relaxing as the original. I should probably have just played the original, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna play some Dark Souls. I'm gonna be playing the remastered version. Because I can. Because, well, I have nothing else to stream. I'll be honest. That's 90% of what's actually the reason why I'm going to be playing some Dark Souls. No, I don't prepare any of my streams. Okay, we're gonna just do this. You said transform. Okay. Okay, I think I'm all good there. Okay. We gonna start a new game. Okay. Give me a sec, because I don't think the sound is working properly for whatever reason. Oh, did I forget to restart OBS after changing my sound? Probably. But I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, okay, so I forgot to change my sound over before I started recording. Also, I'm going to deactivate capture cursor in this because I absolutely hate it. Anyways, let's play some Dark Souls. Oh, and I don't have restream chat up. I did not prepare well for this. But at least I'm trying to remember to do stuff. Also, I might have to change it into... Okay, restream chat is up. That way, I know when you're talking to me. Or at least trying to. So let's go, LoLzies. We'll go with male. As much as I like being the female character, I'll be the male. And... I'll go... I'll go the knight. And... We'll go black firebombs. We'll keep him at average. We'll keep him as commoner. Because Dark Souls isn't about the character customization. Because you don't get to see much of your character most of the time. We'll go with short hair. And color. Dark purple, clearly. No, I'll go dark brown. I usually go black hair. Actually, I will go black hair. And we'll go this, because I need a haircut. In the age of boring, of not very, a very vague story. It's not boring, just very vague. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. The dark side.
Blah 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 blah. I need to skip that as well. Basically, a guy throws in a body for you, which has the key. I think he could have just thrown in the key itself, but what an asshat. Okay. Let's get myself reacquainted with the controls. Yep, I'm reacquainted now. Oh god. It's gonna be so dark to watch. I hope it's not dark. Hey PK Trainer. That's alright. I don't think you really missed much. I only lost, I think you would have fallen asleep about the time I lost Pokemon. Like when I was grinding. Yeah, I lost against Berg. You know, the third gym leader. That was a real shame. Ah. Yeah, I did. And I couldn't get to the City of Gold because I ran out of bombs. Which was, crap. But that's the way Spelunky goes. It was weird. Because I have never versed him before, so... I, like, know what to do, but... And I nearly had him. I was pretty close. But, unfortunately, I messed up. And, yeah, I don't know when you actually fell asleep during my, stream. 'Cause, but I didn't want to steal. As much as I like stealing, I also didn't... I'm also kind of glad I didn't, because then I didn't have to deal with the shopkeepers. That's mostly why I didn't steal. Okay, he's dead. But now to concentrate more on some Dark Souls. Yeah, but... I don't know, I'm actually kind of proud of how well I did in Spelunky last night. Full-on concentration mode. Alright, I was gonna remove my armor. Maybe I'll take the challenge of fat rolling. Because that would annoy everyone. I just love killing everything. That's what Dark Souls is about, right? Killing everything, getting the most souls you can. Okay. I always think that I'm never gonna land on the Asylum Demon. Ow. Also, I got like firebombs just to try and get his weapon. Yeah, other people talk in my chat sometimes. Devious Creature was here yesterday. Okay, I'm kind of getting wrecked on purpose. Because I know that I can get a little bit wrecked. Because this is the Asylum Demon. So I know that he's a shit cunt. But usually there'll always be at least one person in the chat, which is myself. I like to monitor my own stream. He was in around the time I was playing Spelunky. I don't know. Maybe you saw, maybe you didn't. I don't know why you couldn't see his chat there. Because that is weird that you couldn't see the chat. Maybe if you go over the video in the Twitch thing. Not too sure why you couldn't see his messages. But we're gonna go with the raw build here. So, raw build is going to be me increasing my vitality, endurance, and health only, instead of like scaling on strength and dexterity. And we're gonna prove I'm a cunt by the crestfallen by defeating this cunt. That's fair enough. Life always comes first over over watching a stream. Oh yeah? Come at me. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. Yeah. I really should have equipped the shield before I angered him. Oh, look at you. Mr. I can dodge out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna equip the shield quickly. Because I can't fat roll out of his... My sword is shit at blocking, and I shouldn't be fat rolling. Well, I should be, but... I don't want to be fat rolling out of his attacks. I want to block them. Okay. He's showing how much of a cunt I really am. By beating me at my own game. Oops. Look at this guy. Okay, I am clearly not skilled at this. Or not as skilled as I remember. Yes, this is Dark Souls. The, official walk around the guy simulator. Okay. We're just gonna backstab because clearly that's what's what the only thing I can really do that will actually do damage to him. Okay, I've got him in a I had him in a good loop. Okay, I need to heal before he kills me. Kicks my ass again. Clearly it's not happening though. Okay, there we go. Fight at the bonfire. Okay. Cool, cool. I remember all my techniques. Yo. Ah. Oh my god. He could have killed me right there and then. If only he used the combo. Get the stamina up. Bye, mate. That's not on. It's not on. Hey, get backstabbed. Don't ask me why I'm actually trying to kill this guy. Because usually it's easier to defeat him later in the game. I guess I just want to show off how good I am at Dark Souls. By circling around a guy and backstabbing. Because clearly that shows skill. You know, I could do it to other people like Lautrec, where it's actually worthwhile to kill him. But I am a master at this game, clearly. Always getting those backstabs. Clearly winning against this guy. I'm actually winning. And then he's gonna pull out a 12-hit combo. At least 12 hits. And he'll kill me in one shot. He'll start breathing fire soon. He doesn't breathe fire, doesn't do a 12-hit combo or anything. That's just lies. I just mean that in a way of like, the game can sometimes bullshit you. Don't roll off the edge. Come on, I'm not even trying. Okay, considering I've lost literally like 10 Estus flasks, nearly 10 Estus flasks. Yeah. I showed him it's not alright to be alive. But we're gonna increase endurance. Yeah, okay. Cause that increases stamina and equip load. So I can wear heavier armor and move faster later. That's why I chose the knight class. Cause he's got decent health and endurance at the start. I just don't know what I'm going to use first, though. Just like use as a weapon. Maybe I'll go with the halberd, which will require a little more dexterity. Maybe I'll use the Lucerne, which is also a type of halberd, honestly. Yeah. Don't fall. Don't fall. He fell. What a chump. Because I've got the knight armor, which is nice. I could go with the elite knight armor later. Okay. And I'm poisoned. Stupid sword. Does not like, hits the walls a lot. Is this a speed run? No. Is this gonna be any special type of run? No, not really. I'm probably just gonna try and get through the game. Is this anything in particular? No. Just wanted to have some fun with some Dark Souls. Because I couldn't think of anything else to play at the moment. Okay, give me a sec to heal, guys. Okay, cool, cool. Double kill. Yeah, it's weird how he swings the sword. I'm gonna try and get a weapon that has like a stabby animation. Ah, a dragon. Oh no. Oh my god. That guy had a piece of wood stuck in him. He was so full of wood. He had so much wood to give, but no one accepted him. Okay. And now I'm not poisoned anymore. Okay, I'm still poisoned actually. Now I'm not poisoned anymore. We're just gonna keep increasing endurance. I'll be honest, the shield is mostly just for pretty much just blocking NPCs at this point. Like the more harder characters. Or if I really need a shield. Which I don't usually need a shield. I'll be honest, I'm just so pro at this game. And then I die to everything. Am I right? Okay. We got him dead. We gonna take care of business up here. So I don't get shut up from behind. I could buy the residential key. Which might be a good idea. So that I can save the sorceries guy later. Griggs of Vinheim. But I'm not really going to be using sorceries. Okay. I just got myself half wrecked. He just got himself fully wrecked. Do I fight the Black Knight? The answer may surprise you. And no, I really don't think I should. Not at the moment. I think I'm gonna need a few more Estus flasks. Or maybe just the better weapon in general. Because I know I'll get slaughtered by the Black Knight. Die! Ooh, Titanite chunk. Or, as I like to call it, a titty chunk. just a way to shorten up the name. Okay. Let's see if you know this strategy for defeating the Taurus demon. Okay, heal up first. Okay, there he is. Now, what you do is, after killing those two fellas up there, you run back up. And you go do him like this. Then you run into his dick. Then you run back over to this side. And you rinse and repeat. Why do you run over to this side? Just cause. Makes it a lot easier when there's some distance between the two of you. When you go up the ladder. That clearly didn't work. Now I'm at a disadvantage here. Okay! Yeah, I might want to climb the ladder. There's also another thing you can do up here. And I've run out of Estus flasks at the moment. I'm getting my shit kicked. Oh my god. I am going to die. Okay, give me a sec. He did not give me a sec. I was trying to use a humanity, which heals you fully. Ah, it doesn't matter. That was all my own fault. For trying to play the cheap game. I should have just fought him like a man. And I would have, too. If it weren't for those meddling kids. What is with you guys? I didn't even challenge you to a duel. I told you, I am so skilled at this game. Yo. And I'm kind of glad I'm not fighting the Black Knight. Oh my god. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, let's backstab, because that way I don't... Ah, come on. That one was my own fault, I'll be honest. I just don't know where this other guy came from behind. Like, I'm sure I'm defeated. I defeated all the guys. Apparently he came from somewhere, though. Hey. No healing. No heal! Because I'm sure I killed all three of the guys here. Ooh, you think you can swing that axe here? Not in my neighborhood. Okay. I did it. I did it good. I think. This is the power of teamwork. And as in you have no teamwork. So you cannot defeat me. I am my own team. Kill, kill, kill. Okay, kill. Yo. There we go. That was the worst way I could have possibly done it. But I did it. Like, it's not the worst way I could have done it. I didn't take any damage or anything, but it didn't feel very good to win just like that. Okay, so the Taurus demon won't spawn at the start. You have to run up to the tower. Which, gives you the advantage of, killing these guys. Yes. It is probably a good thing that you didn't see me die before. To the first boss, the easiest boss. Okay, but I'm gonna kill him this time. For sure. Just gonna climb the ladder. Ha! Idiot. I'm up here. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'll show you. That's what you should have done to me. Should have jumped on my head. Okay. We're just gonna block. You're gonna take this nice and slow. and hit him in the dick. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make him jump off. I think that would be funny. Because sometimes he will jump off. Because he'll jump backwards. And unintentionally jump off. No. You're not gonna jump off? I see. Oh, oh yeah, there he goes! I knew I could do it. I knew I was the chosen one! Too bad I didn't get his weapon. I think you have to actually defeat him properly. And then you have a chance at his weapon. Oh well. It's a pretty rare chance anyways. We'll grab that. We'll go under here. I'll go enjoy some jolly cooperation. Hello, Solaire of Astora. Blah blah blah, okay. I accidentally said no. Yes, let us help each other. Okay, did you catch all that? Catch all his dialogue? Cause, pretty sure he just said, go fuck yourself or something. Oh, hey there, Mr. Dragonfella. Would you like to play a game? The game is called Run Across the Bridge. And don't die. Okay, but we're just gonna kick down this ladder. And that'll give me a shortcut to come back up here. If I die. Of course, we all know that I never die. And I'll show you the easiest way to get past this dragon. You just gotta wait. Just wait. And wait. And wait. Okay, there you go. Because that way, the dragon won't breathe fire at you. Or he will, but it's not going to be as hard. Goodbye, Mr. Dragon. I think it might still be up there. No, it's not. Okay. Sometimes it's still up there. Generally not. Okay, we got the claymore. That's all I wanted. Okay, you guys are doing a fine job guarding this bridge. And dying when the dragon comes. I could have either done it this way, which is easier, or I could have gone around and up a ladder, which just takes you over to here, but you get a free bonfire there, so... And you don't have to verse 3 stinking rats. Oh yeah, you want to sneak up behind me, eh? Sneak again? You want to sneak again? I will show you not to sneak again. Backstab! I did like such a pitiable amount of damage to him. I don't even know if he felt it. This is what we in the business call acupuncture. You know, just the nice, a way of treating people with needles. Ow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have annoyed him. Because I am clearly getting my face stomped in. Okay, I got my face stomped in. You know what? I should have leveled up. That would have helped me a lot if I leveled up. So I'm just gonna go collect my souls and then come back down and level up. We're not even gonna fight the guy. Because clearly, I am not good enough to fight him. Okay. I need more strength. Just to hold the claymore. In one hand, which I'd like to do so I could use it with the shield. Okay, it just kind of sounded like he was following me, but no, he's not. It's fine, it's all fine. Okay, so smash all my points into endurance. I know what I'm doing. Or at least I like to hope at least I like to think that I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna go straight through. We ain't gonna stop for no one. Okay. We're all good. And I've forgotten that I can't use my sword in one hand effectively. Okay, I fucked that up royally. I probably should have, probably should not have, used the claymore. And put all my points into endurance. That's probably also not a good thing that I did. Because now that gate is closed forever. Okay, not forever. Until I, go around. I didn't want to have to go around. That's all. I just didn't want to have to go around. But apparently I have to now. I thought I could just take the shortcut. Souls are for leveling up. And just general currency. And you get them whenever you kill a fella. But, welcome to the rectal exam. Only for pigs, though. Okay, turn around. Rectal exams are only applied sometimes. Okay, there we go. Just like that. You really gotta watch yourself with this pig, because he will kick you in the face. Okay. We're just gonna hide for a sec. And then we're coming back for round 2. Okay, we got it. When you get a tech saddle. A tech saddle? I have no idea what that is. Or what you may or may not be referring to. Okay. But I'm getting wrecked again. That's gonna be a running theme in this. That I'm gonna be getting wrecked a lot. Or at least I say that. Oh, arc. Fair enough. I didn't realize there was some kind of pig thing in arc. Because I haven't played for a while. I don't remember what the when the last dinosaur, what the last dinosaur was that was released when I played. Just trying to think. I think I played it when it came out of early access. I think that was the last time I played it. Maybe a little later. I think it actually was, which DLC was it? The second one? The one after Scorched Earth? I think I played it after, when that was released. I didn't actually play the DLC, but I played it. Okay, those two are dead. Man, they always say that Dark Souls is a hard game. I don't think it's hard. I think it just requires a little bit of patience. And learning. And making mistakes. And then learning some more. And then realizing you have to dip your head in candle wax. But only in the third game. And that was the best part, having to dip your head in candle wax. Just to prevent getting cursed in in one of the areas. It's like, how does that even work? And how did you not suffocate to death? Oh, this does have a stabby animation. Maybe I'll use the longsword. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, you see, you can pierce me, but you cannot kill me. That's fine. believe you probably got stuck. Did you get stuck in town? In the second one? Because you had to like talk to a chick. She gives you the Estus Flask, which is the Healy item. It's definitely a series worth playing. Because now I have to remember what actually happens at the start. Or... Alright, they had the whole tutorial area, which is weird. Fair enough. It's fairly easy to get stuck in Dark Souls, but I'd definitely say it's worth playing. Even if you just try again. Because it is just fun. There is definitely some hardness to it though. Cure. Okay, okay. Clearly I've stepped into the wrong neighborhood. We're gonna use humanity. That's also a healing item. It's just that I ran out of uses of my Estus Flask, so I had to use a humanity. Which, humanities are more of a unfillable, Estus Flasks are a refillable resource. Okay, but I am getting wrecked by this guy, and he only has like a shield and a spear. So, you know what? You don't have to kill everything. Sometimes the best way to defeat something is just to run away. And not defeat it at all. I could go over there though. Now I want to go down this way. And grab the bonfire. And that is a double kill. See, I was trying to backstab the shield one. Because that's pretty much, it won't be defended by the shield. And it's just like an automatic animation kind of thing. But I couldn't get behind him because the walls were just so closed in. But let's light this bonfire. Let's light it up. And let's get some strength reinforcements. Just so I don't go insane. Hello, Andre of Istora. So I think I might use the wall pick. Because I don't think I've ever used it. Is there a story? Yeah, there's a story, but it's very like vague, and a lot of the lore is not explained very well. But basically, you're just a dude trying to do some stuff, just trying to kill some guys. It's not a very deep, like, your own role is, like, you have to collect up all the souls of, like, the guys. I don't know, it's a very vague story. At the moment, I'm supposed to be ringing 2 bells. One that is not even located here. I'm just down here for some other stuff. Something called the Grass Crest Shield. Oh, you think you thought you could sneak up behind me? Well, you were right that you would sneak up behind me. But, if you thought I wouldn't notice... No, it's not that kind of story. It's not like a really simple story. You're like a cursed hollow lost in a land of cursed zombies and whatever. Well, I'm just like paraphrasing. This isn't actually how the story goes. You're like a cursed guy, just in a land of the cursed undead, souls that have lost their way, and whatnot. But you haven't completely lost your mind yet. And then you go do some stuff. And you are the chosen undead. Okay, this is not where the grass crest... That's not the grass crest shield. I'm gonna have to go down a little further. I don't know, it's... Again, very vague. But there is like a lot of lore behind the game, which is what a lot of people also like. Like, the lore is more hidden. So I want to come down here. Oh, look, it's, that guy. Who I'm clearly ill-prepared for. So we're just gonna light up this bonfire. And... Do I really want to rest? The answer is probably yes, but I'm not going to. Because if I die, I want to go back to where I was before. Grass Crest Shield. Why do I want this? Because I want increased stamina regeneration. Which is what this shield gives. And ow, he cut my face. Like, there's actual challenge and depth to the game, which is also something that people like. But let's go up here. We shall call you Dave. Why is he called Dave? And I fell off. He is called Dave because that's his name. That's all there is to it. That's just what his name is. Okay, soul of a nameless guy. We're gonna use that. We're gonna buy that war pick. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more edge there. Like, I thought it was I didn't think I was gonna fall off. Don't get yourself killed. Okay, I won't. I won't do it again. Not on purpose. Or accident. Now I have this thing. Which I've never used before. But I'm going to stab a bitch with my brand new war pick. I'll just keep it up with me for now. I want to see the backstab animation. It's quite a bit slower and it does about the same amount of damage as the other weapon. Where it will excel at, I don't know. Now I gotta verse this guy. I don't have to, but I want to. Because he is a stupid jerk. Okay. That was a bad. Jesus Christ. Look how much that's doing to my stamina. And my self-worth. Now I'm not going to feel worthy enough to fight him if he keeps doing that. It doesn't block everything. Blocks most attacks though. And the shield is definitely is worth using if you don't know how enemy attack patterns work. I know most of the attack patterns for most enemies. I'm just using a shield because it's a little more knightly. Also because I don't roll very fast. So I'll show you in a sec after I beat this guy, but you can roll faster, which gives you more invincibility. Also, this shield doesn't actually block everything. It does like there is a tiny bit of damage coming through. There are shields that can block 100% of an attack. And most attacks are physical. So you can block a lot more attacks. This one only blocks like 90%. Okay. So, I roll very slowly. That is my roll animation. If you don't have as much armor on and a lighter, you roll much faster, which allows you to get around opponents a little more, but you're exchanging that for the negligible amount of armor. Well, not negligible, but armor doesn't matter as much within the game. Not as much as like armor would block in other games. But I want to try and use a sword and shield kind of thing. Of course, I'm not actually using a sword, but you get the idea. Or at least I hope you do. There's like other different weight classes for rolling. But those are the main ones. And you do not want to attack this guy when he's in that stance. You want to attack most enemies from behind, because that way you get the animation, the backstab, which also gives you invincibility while you're doing it, so other enemies can't attack you during it. Which is very helpful. Also, I should go upgrade my weapon. I think I have enough for maybe 2 upgrades. Because I need Titanite shards and souls. And I think it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. I could be wrong about that, and it could go 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. As in the amount of Titanite shards that are required. So you require 1 for the first level up, 1 for the next one, and so forth. So I need 1, and then 1 again. And he sells the Titanite shards for 800 souls apiece. So that just makes the weapon a little bit stronger, which will clearly do more damage. Like, it might not seem like a lot of damage at first, but once you keep going on and on in the levels, it gets much better. It also increases your weapon scaling, which is the C and the D for param bonus or parameter bonus. So the more strength and dexterity you have, the better. The C and the D means like how much it'll be increased by. C being the higher, the higher the letter. So it goes from like A to E. Or actually it goes S, A, B, C, D, E. So S is obviously the best, which means it'll scale the most. So you'll get more damage out of it for having more damage over like say something with an E rating. And these guys are really powered up at the moment. So they are going to wreck me if I am not careful. They get buffed up by the magic caster. By that guy when he did the little dance before. This dance, which I'm disrupting. Because screw him, he's not allowed to get a damage buff. Okay. But it's all good. It's all good now. He's not a problem. He wasn't really a problem in the first... he was a kind of a problem in the first place. But luckily, he doesn't respawn. Okay. But I don't have much health potions left. So I might go back to the bonfire. I also have to be careful because I don't want to die here. Okay, usually you don't want to attack him when he's in that stance, when he's got his sword raised, because he will riposte, which is basically a like parry and counter. Which would not be any fun. Okay, Night Law Trick. I'll come for you later. I can also parry, which is that animation, which I don't use very often. Do I like Skyrim? I don't know. I didn't like that the world wasn't as colorful as like Oblivion. I like Oblivion, and I like the I liked Oblivion more than Skyrim. Not that the combat's any better, but Skyrim's alright. I just don't care for any of the characters as much. And I didn't find it as entertaining as Oblivion, or... I was gonna say Morrowind, but I don't really like Morrowind. Just because I played the later games first, so... And trying to go back to Morrowind is kind of hard. But, yeah, Skyrim's alright. I have put a lot of hours into it, mostly modding. Like, it's one of my most played Steam games, apparently. Got stuck in Skyrim. How did you get stuck in Skyrim? First, like, 40 minutes. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me the story then. Because it sounds like it's gonna be an interesting story of how you actually got stuck. Just while I kill this guy. Oh, look at him walk. Walking with swag. So swag. So swag. Just swag walking. Oh my god. Can I just be this guy? I want to be the guy that I'm fighting. Just so I can have a swag walk like him. Oh, you didn't know what to do from the Riverwood. Fair enough. Usually there's like a compass at the top that points you in the direction of where you're supposed to go. And generally, like, once you follow the guy to the village, even though he says you should split up, it's like a weird thing. But yeah, you're supposed to go into like the city after the town, after the village. And you're supposed to talk to like the king guy there. He's like not actually a king or anything. But yeah, you're supposed to like follow the road down further. Tell him that there's like been a dragon attack and you keep doing the main story. But honestly, you're free to do anything from there. You kept getting arrested for no reason. Yeah. That's a bit of a problem. You must have done something. You're not supposed to... a lot of the times, the people don't like it when you attack them. For some reason. Or even just like taking things. Like, you know how in most games, you can actually, like, take whatever the fuck you want? Yeah, a lot of the time in Skyrim, you can't do that. Also, I am going to have a problem here, because I don't do enough damage to effectively take down the boss. I'm trying to get his tail, because he can use that as a weapon as well. And also I can like cut off the tail and get his tail as a weapon. I just don't know if I can do this with the war pick. And also, he's going to have a friend that will come down and help him. Like another gargoyle. And then they start breathing fire. Which is really annoying. But I reckon I'm gonna lose this fight. Just because I'm not equipped well for it. Yeah, I would say to try Skyrim again. And like try not hitting people, hitting chickens. You're not allowed to hit any of the animals. They hate you for doing that. Okay. Yeah, perhaps you were. But, you know. You could have easily made mistakes. And I don't know why you're playing Dark Souls when you're 9, but damn. No wonder you didn't know what to do. Like, no wonder you got lost. Because I don't mean anything by it, but it can even be hard for even someone who isn't an adult like me. In fact, I'm having problems right now. I'll definitely say to try again. Free for Xbox Live members. Oh, okay. And I am really struggling here. Just because they're both like flying around me. Hitting me for damage. And breathing fire so I can't get too close. And I can't walk off, and I can't make them walk off the roof. Like I did with the other guy. Oh my god. And I just moved so slowly. It's my own fault, but... yep. Okay, I can heal now. And they have so much more range than I do. And bows bows suck in this game. Okay, I'm gonna get my shit wrecked here. Okay, I got wrecked. Now, what I can do is summon help. Which I will do. Because I'm not in my ultimate form yet. But that also, allows me to get invaded. So what I've got to do is... And I do not like getting invaded. Is use the humanity. And then reverse hollowing. Which makes the number in the top left corner glow. So that will allow me to summon help from from other people playing it on the internet. So this is going to be a fun experience because I don't really want to be dying over and over again on the same boss. And I just kind of want to move on. Like, yeah, there's the challenge in it, but there's also the fact that I'm using like a shitty kind of weapon, and I'm very slow. Not when I can summon my buddy Solaire, the guy who gave me the soapstone beforehand. Also, PvP is kind of rigged because the enemies will still attack you. The riding on the ground. That is just like tips other people have left for other players. Generally it's tips. Like just little hints. Sometimes they're really memey though. Like, some of them aren't actually helpful. And just say like, beautiful view ahead or something like that. Some will say to just jump off when there's like nothing to jump off to. Also, I won't be able to see other people's, most people's summon signs. White tick you. Something, I guess. See, this one says try lightning. Which means to use lightning based attacks. Which you can do. You don't have to though. There is some lightning spells, like ones where you can shoot lightning. But they are kind of hard to, well, not hard, but ow. What a jerk. See, the summoned guy has lightning attacks. This also takes the focus off me for a little bit. So I might be able to do some damage to him. Oh, and look at his tail axe. Solaire, get in there, you bastard. You glorious bastard. Ah. No, there is some set word. All the words are set. So you can't actually, like, write, just write anything. Which is probably a good thing, because they censor a lot of words. Like, they censor the word poke for some reason. There's like a really weird amount of censorship in this. They also censor the word nig, which is understandable. But here's the thing. NIG is night contains nig. So KNIGHT. So that's actually censored. So like what? It kind of makes it hard for certain names. Yeah, so it'll appear as like asterisks where this word has been censored. So it's kind of a good thing they don't let you write your own messages. Otherwise they'd probably screw you over on it. And I just rung one of the bells. Which is needed to get further into the game later. Also, my guy doesn't look ugly now. Like, you know, before I was really red. Didn't look very good. I am now looking proper good. Look at that ass. That ass. I am a sexy boy. So, yeah. So, Knight has the word, has nig in it. And you can't, use nig, obviously. Because of the obvious, racial slur. Which is really weird, because, in the second game, I named one of my characters Knight something or other. And when I was trying to play with friends, that part of the word Knight is censored. And it looks really weird. Then again, poke was censored as well. One of my friends tried to use Captain Poke as a name for his character, and Poke was censored for whatever reason. And then I had another friend, I don't remember which word was censored, but I think he was using the name Red Hot Clap or something. Which, yeah, was trying to be a silly name, but there is definitely some weird censorship in this. And we are going to upgrade this weapon. So much. Now that I have a whole bunch of souls. So I need more Titanite shards. I need 7. Which I pressed cancel on. Actually I only needed 6. I just realized that I already had one. So 2... Oh no, I need... What? Yeah, no, I didn't actually have any apparently. I would show you the writing system though, but I don't have the I don't have the item that allows you to write messages. Also, I just wanted to see something. So yeah, that's fast. Okay, there's kind of a slower animation there. Like, I could be running around like this, playing the game like this. But I want it to be like a heavier character. Also there is a medium roll. So, that's the medium roll. The other two were fast. And then you have the fat roll. Which is that. A very slow roll. And then there is also the unable to roll. Okay, so I don't have enough weight to actually show that off. All my stuff is too light. Also that I've upgraded my stamina a little bit, so it makes it a little harder. But where it says equip load, if I have more, the more equip load I have, the heavier I roll. So I'm almost at medium rolling. If I upgrade my stamina a few more ticks, I should be able to medium roll, even with all this armor on. I could also remove my helmet. Which I might do, because I don't like wearing a helmet. I like being able to see my character's face, even though in real life that wouldn't ever work. Okay. So yeah, I medium roll now. Which makes dodging a little more viable. It also means that my stamina is increased and I can swing my weapon around a little more. And also I don't move slow as hell. So what I actually want to do is imbue my weapon with the raw attribute, which means it gets a lot more base damage on the weapon, but it doesn't scale as well, so it doesn't use my stats, my strength and dexterity, as much to calculate how much damage I'm doing. They completely remove the scaling in later games when you imbue it with raw, so that's a thing. So hopefully I should be doing more damage with my weapon a little later on. Without, even though I don't have as much strength or dexterity as I should have. This allows me to increase my health and my endurance, and yet still stay very effective. Like, still be dealing a decent amount of damage. Okay, that actually does a lot more when I'm using it in two hands. That's also another thing. You can use weapons in one hand, which there won't be as much damage, but the attacks will usually come out much faster. Or you can use it in, and they won't cost as much stamina either. Or you can use it in two hands, and the attack will be slightly slower. It all depends on what the weapon actually is. But generally it comes out a lot slower and takes up a lot more stamina to use, which can be kind of weird in some situations. Like, heavier two-handed weapons will also follow this rule, even though it looks like, because you can gain enough strength to wield a huge, like, greatsword or something with one hand. But it looks kind of weird. It sounds kind of weird because I feel like it'll take more effort to swing a huge two-handed sword with both hands. With like one hand, it'll take more effort, and therefore requiring more stamina. But it requires more stamina to use it two-handed than one-handed, which I've always found weird. And I have been invaded because I am human. And I don't want to be invaded at the moment. All I wanted to do was be at the bonfire. And invasions are kind of annoying. Because, again, there's just so many factors against you that it becomes more annoying than it's worth. And also that players can impede your progress. So I'm gonna summon another phantom, which I know is right there. The Stone Guardian guy followed me up. Oh good, the phantom didn't come to attack me. I don't think he knew where I was. Okay, so now I'm gonna fight a butterfly. And you think, how is that scary? Honestly, it's not. How long have I been streaming? Only an hour. Neil, an hour and 42 minutes. Also, it says. Also, I should probably not dodge. Also, the butterfly just kicked my ass. Let's be real. Like, you came into the stream pretty much when it started. Feels bad to get my ass kicked by a butterfly, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. It was also my own fault for trying to dodge. I dodged in the wrong direction. And then the butterfly just killed me with other attacks. It's honestly not a hard fight. Oh, my very first stream. Not that long ago. I've only been streaming for about, actually, I started I did some, like, other streams about a year ago. No exact, time reference for that. But I didn't actually start, like, properly streaming, properly regularly streaming until recently. So about a month ago, I would say, is when I started regularly streaming. I did kind of start to regularly stream like a month before that, but I took like a whole month off. And because I didn't try and like keep up with a regular schedule before, I am keeping up with a regular schedule now, which is cool. Because I think it's good to just stream regularly. Yeah. Well, at first I was like taking that month off, like before I started properly regularly streaming. Like I was starting to try and get into regular streaming, but before that I took like a month off, because I started like getting some bronchitis, which I've had before. Like I was starting to develop a cough and whatnot. And I was like, I'm gonna take a week off so I can let my throat rest a bit, and so that I'm not coughing and spluttering all over the stream. So I did that. I took like a week off. Then I was playing Conan Exiles with friends. I was like, fuck it. I won't bother streaming at the moment. I did that. Then then this game was released, the Dark Souls Remaster. Like, okay. Oh, no, wait. I think I started playing, like, Grand Theft Auto. And then this. So I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4. It all, like, I was playing that for, like, a couple weeks. Because usually I'm not a very lazy guy. It's more or less just a very bad cough. It's because I drink a lot of milk. So that didn't really help. I really like milk. Let's just say I was going through a few bottles. I could go through like a whole bottle, 3-liter bottle, which I think is about just less than a gallon. Yeah, I'd go through one of them pretty much in a day, and I'd buy like 2 a week. And that is not good, because you develop mucus a lot of mucus, so your throat ends up suffering for it, and you end up like coughing. But bronchitis is developed from acid reflux. But basically, so I've had to like slow down on the milk so that I don't get some not all coughing all the time. But my strange addiction would be gaming rather than milk. Or both. I would just, yeah. Which isn't really that strange of an addiction. Gaming isn't that strange of an addiction. But I've been slowing down on the milk a lot. Mostly because I have to. Not because I want to. And I am getting smashed by this butterfly. I wish I had Witch Beatrice. Like, I knew what I was doing when I was drinking the milk. I knew that it wasn't very good for my throat. But I did it anyway, just because I like milk that much. Also, I need to get my souls back. I also need to get Witch Beatrice to... Did you see my leg? Yeah, I need to get Witch Beatrice to... help me with that one. Only because I don't need to be taking as much damage as I actually am. But yeah, I'm a lot better with the milk now. Just because I do want to continue streaming. So I've been trying to look after myself a little better. Of course, it doesn't help that it's wintertime at the moment. But luckily it's winter in Australia. So that means we just don't get as much, well, we do have like cold places. I live in like the northern part of Australia. And we get like tropical weather here pretty much all year. So I don't have to worry about the cold as much. Okay, whatever you reckon, buddy. Oh, Witch Beatrice. You're so silly. Okay, so stupid butterfly. That's not what you usually start off with. Yeah. So it's not boiling hot here at the moment. But I hate it when it's boiling hot here. So, I'm actually moving soon-ish. I say ish because I don't exactly know when. Just cast spells, Witch Beatrice. You bitch. Oh my god. The AI in this game sometimes just baffles me. Oh no. Witch Beatrice. Oh, I'm gonna have to just dodge that. Okay, she did it. She killed the butterfly. She has spells. She is ranged. I played a spellcaster in this once. And it is very fun. You do a lot of damage. But you have to like avoid different types of enemies. Like playing a spellcaster in a melee is completely different. Deadly spiders everywhere. I guess. But it's like not in people's houses. That's like saying everyone has bees everywhere. It's not like actually true. Like houses are, you can have deadly spiders, but most of the time it doesn't happen. At the moment though, we have rats. Like in the roof. Which is really annoying to get rid of. So you kind of just deal with it though. The rats aren't that bad. Like they just keep to themselves. Well, at least in this house at least. Not like all Australian houses. But yeah, as long as you don't mess with the spider won't mess with you most of the time. I did, there was like a huge fucking spider in the house once though. Which was cool. It was about the size of, I would say about the size of my hand, which is pretty big, but that's obviously not going to be a good reference. I would say it was about the size of, I'm just trying to look around to see what's about the size of my hand. About the size of a standard coffee mug. Like, that's just how big the body, that may be a little bit of an exaggeration. But it was about that big. About the size of a standard coffee mug. Which, yeah, you just nope the fuck right out of the room afterwards. I haven't seen it since. There was also a green tree frog about that size as well. So, yeah. I like saw that giant spider twice. Once in the kitchen, which I'm like, nope. Just gonna nope the fuck out of the kitchen. And then once in the bathroom. Like, it was in the shower because the toilet and the shower are in one room. As is pretty common. But, yeah. I noped right the fuck out of the bathroom, like, straight afterwards. It's like, nope, not gonna deal with that. I am just lucky that, I don't even know what kind of spider it was, to be honest. I just know that I didn't want to have to deal with it. Because fuck that shit. Okay, so I defeated the butterfly just to get this divine ember thing. Well, I was just talking about the giant fucking spider that was around the house at one point. I don't know where it went, but it's gone now. It doesn't haunt me anymore. Okay, so I thought I was gonna get the roar enchantment from that. I need the large ember, which I get a little later in the game. But the basics of the spider story, I did not deal with it. Mostly because, you just don't really want to deal with spiders. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. The same with snakes, pretty much. As long as the snake doesn't feel threatened, it's not going to attack you or anything. Also, I believe I need a key that's back here. Ooh, you wanna do that? Yo, wanna fight me? Well, I don't really want to fight you. Yo. Small spiders I can kind of deal with. Again, I just leave them alone. Like, spiders are good for getting rid of, like, the flies and whatnot. I'll just, like, brush it aside if I have to deal with it. Hey, I'm trying to pick items up, buddy. But, yeah, I just generally just try not to deal with the, wildlife. Okay, I got the helmet, I got the, chest piece. Which... I have no idea what most of these stats even mean. All I know is it's a little better and it weighs about the same amount. Of course, I also have the Elite Knight, which is even better. And weighs a little more. So I'm back to fat rolling again. So, down I go. Down we go. Wait, I didn't grab the key that was past the 3 guys. I kind of want the key. Because that way I can, fight another guy back in the first area. And get a ring that I so desperately need. Called the Havel's Ring. Which increases my weight capacity by 50% or something. Just means I won't have to worry about rolling. And I can put on even heavier armor later. Which I've gone... I don't need... I was gonna go rest at the bonfire. But I just realized I don't need to. I've like killed these 3 guys. Ah, some people just don't know how to play Dark Souls. And most of those people are me. I like know how to play Dark Souls. I just sometimes forget what I am doing because I'm too busy enjoying my own voice. Which honestly I don't like listening to, but you know, you kind of just get used to it. I have to like listen to some of my own videos for when I'm talking. Just to know what I'm like talking about. It always feels weird to hear your own voice. It just throws me off a little bit. Down we go, down the elevator. Do 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 do. And I need to spend my souls before I lose them all. Doing something stupid. Like, dying, mostly. Oh, that's right. I have to go back to the first area anyways. Yeah, it does. Like, I'd say when I'm, like, listening to myself singing. Like, sometimes I record it just to see how I sound. Which is usually terrible. But sometimes I feel like I sound like, a proper singer, but, no, it just sounds terrible when I listen back to it. But I don't know, I always thought I had, like, more of a boring type of voice. Like, I don't sound as, like, when I listen back to my recordings, I also don't sound as expressive as I think I do. Or maybe that's just me. But yeah, I sometimes feel like I don't sound as expressive as I think I do. Oh, yeah. It can be fun to listen to your own voice though. I really need to get more sleep at night. I try to go to I've been trying to go to sleep earlier. Or later, maybe. Well, not sleeping during the day. But it can be hard. Especially when I have been gaming for as long as I have, and I'm like really used to going to sleep at daytime. Just like sleeping during the day. It's probably not something you should really get used to though. Because apparently, to be normal people, you have to be awake during the day. I actually managed to sleep for like 12 hours though. But that was during the day. Like I slept from 6 till 6 or something. Recently. About from 6:30 in the morning till 6:30, 6 o'clock at night. I don't remember what I was actually streaming that night though. Because it was recent. And it was, like, it was only a couple weeks ago or something. And I might or might not have said something about sleeping for almost 12 hours. Like, sometimes you just don't even realize that it's so late. Or just how long you've been sleeping. But sometimes, you just want to know how a dream ends. And it keeps going and going and going. You wake up at 2 p.m. Don't you have school or something? You're like 15 or something. Or you're using like summer vacation mode at the moment. Because, I've just been wondering that, because you are staying up late. So I'm going to assume it's like summer vacation. because we don't have that in Australia. We get like different periods of time off from school, or at least when I used to go to school. I do not at the moment, but basically you'd get like an 8-week period off at yeah, I'd say during the summer, like at the end of the year, December and January. Or you'd end around like November to December. You get like an 6 to 8 week period off, and then you'd start school again, and then you have like week holiday, a third of the year, a third of the way in, or a quarter of the way in to the year. Then another one that's like another 2-week period halfway during the year. And then like another 1-week period for the third thing. For the third quarter. So basically you'd get like 4 periods of time off from school. Or rather, you just don't get like the whole summer off. But the only thing I know about America is what I've seen on TV, so of course that could all be wrong. Well, not the whole schooling Australia thing, like our time off. Just the how I've seen like how American schools work, which you can watch as much stuff on TV as you want, but how it actually works from TV to real life can be completely different. Also, I've got the ring that allows me to roll for not fat roll. Fat roll is when you have all the weight on. But the ring that increases the equip load. So I'm like 33 out of 97. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's not too far off from what's on TV. But then again, you always have like things from the old cartoons, like how cats hate dogs hate cats and stuff like that. Honestly, my dogs loved my cat that I used to have. He died. The cat died, unfortunately. But the dogs loved the fuck out of him. Would always annoy him by licking him. Because honestly, dogs are friendly to cats they like. It's not like this whole dogs automatically hate cats and whatnot. It's always just like a more romanticized idea. Just like exploring and stuff. Like exploring, like being an explorer is this whole romanticized idea of going out and exploring caves and whatnot. But you know, it is just like a fantasy. That's not how it would actually work in the movies. How it works in real life. Like you don't just go find a map and there's gonna be a cave somewhere filled with treasure. There's probably gonna be nothing in that cave, and the map will lead to nowhere. like you think pirating might be a fun excursion kind of thing to do, like on the sea pirating, not not computer pirating, not game pirating, but what I mean is you'd have to deal with a lot more than just like captain battles and whatnot, like invading enemy ships, finding treasure, and that kind of thing. You'd also have to deal with other factors like scurvy. Scurvy was a big problem for pirates. Hell, there were probably more like I feel like there's like a far more romanticized idea of how stuff actually works. Actually, I was thinking maybe like detectives. Like, you know how in film, more like noir kind of films, you have that kind of hard as gruff detective. Oh, I'm trying to think. Hard-boiled detective kind of character. Always like very New York, has a very New York accent. I don't feel like detective work would be as romanticized of an idea as they make it out to be. Okay, so the challenge with this guy is that he has 2 dogs with him. And that it's in such a tight space. Ooh, you're trying to attack me from the back, eh? Okay. You are clearly winning this exchange. Or at least I don't want to risk you beating me. Let's get it on. Just more in like high concentration mode than talkative mode at the moment. Like when I get really into talking, I lose my I am not concentrating as much on the game. Like, you think that's kind of a thing that YouTubers just say? It's like hard to. I've always thought it was just like a easy thing to do, just talk and play a game. And while it is kind of can be easy to do, you can also just like completely lose track of what you're actually doing. Like, I've done that a couple times. In fact, I did it tonight, like earlier when I was trying to get the key. I was like just so far into talking that that I forget what I'm actually supposed to do, especially when I just like travel around. Like, I just walk around on autopilot mode when talking. Most of the time, so that's not a good thing. Like, I did it in my Okami stream. I was talking about something. I was supposed to go to a place, Sasa Sanctuary, and I'm like just talking away, and I completely missed where I was supposed to go. And it's like, then one of the people that were in the chat were all like, didn't you say you were going to Salsa Sanctuary? I'm like, ah, yeah. I also realized it myself. I'm like, wait, this isn't the way to Salsa Sanctuary. Like, I realized after a while from talking. But streaming is always fun. So at the moment, I am going back to Filing Shrine, which is the start. And I am going back to refill all my Estus flasks. And then we will go through the sewers. The deep dank sewers. One sec. I am about to sneeze. Never mind. I felt like I was going to sneeze, and I thought I was, but I didn't. Which is really annoying. Like, I can feel the sneeze, it's still there, so I could sneeze at any moment. Oh, also, I have not, yeah. Because, for most games, I've played a lot of these games on stream. That I'm streaming at the moment. Like, I've played them before, so I know, just what I'm doing. Maybe if it was in a game that I don't actually know too well, I would be concentrating a little more on the game. But then I would also be able to talk about the game a little more. Because I would be able to be like, how do I do this? How am I supposed to do this or that? But I know Dark Souls pretty well. So, or it's just like doing something that doesn't require too much attention. Like just like walking. So you end up just like putting your mind on autopilot, because moving is, or just like walking around an area is not too hard to do. Like it's literally just moving your thumb. And then you can actually concentrate more on talking, which is cool. But sometimes you just like completely miss where you're supposed to be going. But I am glad that I'm able to actually be able to talk more about just anything, really. Because I don't know, I enjoy streaming. I enjoy just being able to do something where I'm able to play games. Because gaming is not seen as a good thing to be doing generally. Like, sure, I'm not getting paid to play games or anything like a proper YouTube star or streamer, but I get to share my passion for gaming with other people, which is cool. And just show off how bad I am at games. That's also entertaining. But then I also get to talk, which is something that you can do, maybe not. Hey there, baby. Did you know that this thing is apparently a woman? Yeah, that's a weird one. I forget where it's actually explained where it's a woman. But apparently, this is a nice lady. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill the other one like that. That's a shame. Okay, we've got dog, we've got guy. We have got... Like, I didn't think I would be talking as much as I do during these streams, to be honest. Because I'm just generally a quiet person. I don't talk too much. Like, when I'm playing games, it's probably the... when I'm playing games, it's probably when I'm, like, the most quiet. Like, playing games by myself. Like, I could go a whole day without talking if I was playing a game that I really enjoyed. Also, that dog is just rude. It broke the table. Well, the butcher, because that's a butcher apparently, was, destroying the table. You haven't had a decent dream in so long. I don't know, I don't tend to remember most of my dreams. Or, like, I remember them for, like, half an hour or something, and then completely forget about them. I do have weird, not like weird, but just some of the weird things that happen in my dreams is, whenever I'm, like, in a shopping center, I always seem to be, like, in socks and I'm sliding around on the floor, which is really weird. Like, I'm always trying to, like, you know how, when you're in socks, you're much more slippery on certain surfaces. I, like, have that, but I'm, like, kind of like skating on the ground. Like, rollerblading. But I'm in, like, socks. But it's always in, like, when I'm in a shopping center. I always, like, slide around in the dream. Which makes me want to kind of do it. But, it just doesn't happen. Apparently, once you become an adult, you can't do silly kid things like that. Dreams, can't go 30 minutes without talking to you yourself. Also, if you do dream, it's not the type of dreams you want. Also, I have just been invaded, which is not good. Because I don't know where the guy will be. Oh, he's right there. How lovely. Oh, look, and he's been in the Dark Hand. So look, now I'm dead because he's in a much further area than me. Just kill me. You are weak, sir. But seriously, I hate people that do this. They'll invade, like, low-level areas. With, like, higher tier gear. Oh my god. I'm not even trying. Oh my god, but people like this. I don't like people who invade when they've gone through the whole game. Um, they do benefit. They still get like souls and whatnot. But mostly they're just assholes, in my opinion. Um, so I'm just like doing emotes. And I am just slowly dying. Just because. I know that I'm not going to win, and it's just like really annoying. Like, I feel like there should be some rules against being able to go through the whole fucking game. Like, there should be more progress difference. Like, if you progressed all the way through the game, then you shouldn't be able to invade someone who hasn't. But apparently, that's not how it works. It's pretty much based on level, so his character's level is very close to mine, even though I'm only level 24. He might have like a much higher level, or not really much higher level. He'll be like level 30 or something, which is really annoying. It makes getting invaded feel very unfair, and then I can't do anything about it either. Oh yeah, he was just messing with me. Definitely. But, like, he was trying to kill me. If he wasn't trying to kill me, he would just, like, run around or something. He was, like, trying to kill me, but, he was trying to kill me with the toxic. Which is really annoying. I don't like people like that, who think they're good just because they're, just because they've gotten through the game already. It's like, what are you trying to prove? How small your dick is? Because you have to go after low level targets? But, yeah. Ah, yeah. No, he was like making sure I died of the toxic rather than anything else. Like the poison that was happening. It doesn't really matter though. This area is pretty easy to get through. Or at least I know it pretty well. Well enough to get through it without much problem. It's just infuriating that people can kind of do that. Like, generally, I would just quit out of the game. Press Alt F4 to quit out of the game. Just because I don't really want to lose my progress up to that point. But I decided not to. Just because I am on stream. I won't look like a pussy. Maybe get some respect points. I don't know. RSPEC. There is no T in respect. Not the type of respect I want. Also, these things are annoying to kill, because they don't take much damage. Fair enough. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning is probably a good place to stop. But have a good sleep or whatever. Whatever you're doing. I hope you did enjoy coming to the stream today. I always hope you do. And I am glad that you came around. But have a good time. Have a good whatever time of day it is. Well, I play some Dark Souls. Got the sewer chamber key. Cool. Now I can get a new bonfire. And sit at the bonfire and finally level up. I don't really need more weight at the moment, so I'm gonna start sticking all my points into health until I get to about 40-ish. You know, I probably should have gone back to Undead Parish and given Andre the large ember so that I can imbue my weapons with raw and actually do some fucking damage. Because pretty much once I get stuck down here, it's gonna take a while for me to get back. Well, seems I've made a mistake here. Because I didn't think it through. I would love to have thought it through, but apparently I just didn't. Giant rat. You're not going to get me. That isn't even the giant rat. They're just big. I mean, you saw the giant rat before, right? Y'all seen the giant rats before. Kill this guy. Fall down here. Okay, clearly that's not what I want to do. Okay, so I just want to go with the overhead swings. I may or may not have taken the right way. I don't know yet. I don't feel like I did go the right way though. I don't feel like I've fallen down the right hole. Okay, yeah, I did. I fell down the right hole. I fell down where I wanted to go. Because giant rats. Oh, big rats. There is only one giant rat in the game. Kill the big rats. Grab some humanity. Because I have not been grabbing items off of enemies. Or I feel like I haven't been getting as many items from enemies. So I can't grab them all. Let's go back. Let's go up here back to the bonfire. Become human. Because I need to. I don't need to. I'd like to. And I'll summon Solaire. Also, maybe I can level up. No, I can't. Not even close. Offer humanity and reverse hollowing. Okay. So now I'm human, I can be invaded. Which is an annoying feature. But I also wanted to get invaded by another, by an NPC. So, that's a thing. Yes. Invasion, where is it? Where's the invasion, you bastard? Okay, kill that rat. Trying to listen out for it. So I don't have to go too far back, because I know it should only be around here. Where are you, Nightkirk? Maybe we have to go all the way back. Usually he appears when you're going this way, but... Hey there, Basilisk. He just does not want to appear at the moment. So he's being a jerk. Okay, that's where I fell from. I don't need to go this way. So he should appear around here somewhere. Usually. Eye of Death. Yeah, he usually appears where the rats are. Maybe I just can't be invaded because I was invaded recently. It's so that you can't get invaded all the time. Which is nice, but I also want to be invaded at the moment just because it's an NPC. I know that I can defeat him. And I just want his stuff that he drops when you defeat him. Okay, but time to kill the boss. Kill the boss. Okay. Hey there, sexy. I heard you like to have a good time. Come on, Solaire. Tail swipe, tail swipe. Move out of the way. Don't want to be under him when he lands. You want to cut off the tail as soon as possible. And you don't want to kick it, though. You want to cut it off so shit like that doesn't happen. Come on, Solaire. Stop getting wrecked, you idiot. Oh. I was hoping Solaire would last a little longer. Okay, I got his tail. Mostly you want it for the weapon, but also it makes the fight easier because then he can't swing it around. And I can just go up from behind and attack him. Let's go and jump because he can't see me. There we go. Look at that. Ah, you see that? He would have hit me with his tail. If he had a tail still. But he doesn't. So he didn't. Yeah. Okay, he's going to walk along the ground. Because that's also another thing he always seems to do. I can predict all of what he does. Jump. Land. Oh. I didn't expect him to jump again. I'll be honest. Okay, fall on the ground like a dipshit. And attacking the tail area is the most safest area to attack. Okay, you can still be hit by the tail. Like, that little stub is still a hitbox. It's just not as big as it normally is. So you don't have to be it's not as scary as it usually is. Yeah, and apparently he just turns into a huge hitbox when he's charging. Like when he's walking along the ground. Which is annoying. Okay. Yo! And it's done. Look at that. Easy as. Knight Solaire was no help. In fact, he made the fight harder. Just because he increases the boss's health. The only reason I brought him along was just for fun, I guess. Also because you gotta respect the Sun Bros. They're good people. Supposedly good people. Oh. Ai Shamai. Domhnall Zeno. He sells crystal stuff, which is very strong, but it breaks. It's more brittle, so it breaks a lot faster. But but if you upgrade it, it gets repaired. Usually you can't actually repair it. And also that weapon durability almost doesn't matter in this game. But I am in Blighttown. If you know the area, then you know what type of fun I'm gonna have here. But if I cross the bridge like this, wibbly wobbly bridge, come down here, jump, come over here, I think. Okay, I'm kind of lost. I know there's a path I can take that lets me by. Okay, no, I'm down here. I'm at the path where I need to be. Kill the poor little doggy that just breathed fire at me. If I come over here, I either find death or death. Honestly, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go from here. I have to kill all these guys first. Just so I'm not targeted by them. Okay. Okay. That went a lot better than expected. Okay, but I can't get up here. Which I think I want to. Maybe I just have to go around the other side. Or did I want to stay on this side? Because there should be a bonfire on this bridge. Okay, there it is. I didn't think it was too far. But I want to sit at this bonfire. I want to level up. Because I don't want to lose all these souls I've just gained. And then I continue on. I was actually supposed to go this way a little later. Well, after I found the bonfire. Down here. Go over here. Jump. I don't even think you need to jump. But you want to go through here. Okay. Blighttown is a very annoying place. It's honestly not my least favorite place. But you can die a lot if you don't know what you're doing. Of course, I like to think I know what I'm doing, but that'll be proven untrue at some point. I'm sure of it. Huh. Well, Those blowed up guys. They're the worst. Fire breathing bugs? They're no problem. Guys who shoot toxic blow darts? Problem. Why? Because toxic is the most annoying, at least one of the most annoying, status effects you can be afflicted with. And I am trying to find my way down here. See, look how fast I'm losing health from the toxic. Even the guy from before toxic wasn't, anywhere near this bad. So now I'm afflicted with toxic, I have to watch my shit. Okay, but I think I'm in the clear for the most of it. I just have to figure out where the tunnel is. Also, you can be inflicted with poison as well. You thought being toxic was bad. You're also now poisoned. This is why a lot of people hate this place. But what I'm gonna do is use this. It's called a blooming purple moss clump. And it takes away the poison. Takes away the toxic and the poison. I'm just lucky I got some beforehand. But I want to come over here. See, I wasn't too far off from the next bonfire, but I also ran out of Estus flasks. And now I'm fighting Man-Eater Mildred. Who is an NPC. Which I don't mind versing Mildred. She's shit. She is absolute shithouse. Oh man. Okay, I got one of the bugs. That's all I need. Okay, cool. See, Mildred's attacks are really slow. Most of the time. She's really easy to defeat. And she's dead. Well done, fellas. Okay, now I need to quickly get to that bonfire there. And hope there's nothing in the way between me and the bonfire. Oh, the bugs are still there. Fuck. Hopefully, nope, can't sit down at it. Okay, I got some Estus flasks back though. That's fine. Okay, I didn't think I got any Estus flasks left. I must have gotten some from when I killed Mildred. Mosquitoes, annoying, but dealable with. I would much rather deal with mosquitoes than toxic any day of the week. Okay. This is good, this is good. Usually Blighttown's more annoying. But I've gotten through the game enough times. Some even more recently. So it's not as much of a problem as it usually is. Onto the balls! Okay. Easiest way to get over to the boss is just to go through the swamp. Grab the large titty shard. I could have also gotten a ring that allows me to move normally through the sludge, but I didn't grab it because it's in the first area of the game, the Undead Asylum. Like, you know, the tutorial area where you start, that is where you get it. Okay, but now I can use a purple moss clump. Okay, so the bloomed one removes toxic and poison. The normal one just removes poison. And I can also summon Mildred for this fight, which I'll do. I've been summoning the phantoms. I don't see why this one should be any different. We can show off that Mildred is not very good at this fight. We can show off that I'm not very good at the fight. 62 damage to Quailag. Oh my god. Look at Mildred. She doesn't know how to get over lava. She will luckily she has like 1,000,000 health in this boss fight, but she doesn't heal. So yeah, it's a thing. Mildred, you're just gonna stand in the fire there? Mildred, come on. Also, Quailag, can you stop fucking spewing lava everywhere? Seriously, Mildred, you've done nothing. I wish the AI was a little better. Also, that if the lava didn't stay there. Okay. Oh, I got trashed by that attack. I should have enough to survive that big explosion thing. If I forget to dodge it. And by forget, I mean fail. If I fail to dodge it. A lot of Quailag's attacks are pretty easy to predict though. Are you hitting it, Mildred? Okay, so she looks like she's about to do something that I'm not going to enjoy. But she's going after Mildred, so okay, I gotta move out now. Phew. Let's heal up again. Because Mildred's actually doing damage now. In fact, she's doing more damage than me. I just have a more reliable way of being at Quailag. Okay, come on. Mildred, don't do it! You dumb bitch. I'm trying to get you your souls. I wonder how many souls Mildred would actually have though. Ah. Because she has been summoned so many times over the course of the games. I'm like sure a lot of people have summoned her as an NPC summon over the years. Like this game was released in 2011. So she has like 7 years of soul build up. She could literally be like level 99. She could have like 99 stats in every stat at this point. Okay, but Quaylag is dead. I'm sorry you didn't get the souls you needed, Mildred. But you shouldn't have been shit and run into lava whenever you wanted to. Like, literally just runs into the lava with no regard to her own safety. That's another belt wrong. Okay, so I can get through to Sen's Fortress now. You know, I never watched this cutscene before. So, I've always wondered how the gate actually opened. Apparently it's a giant. Who you can kill. I did not realize that a giant pulled up the gate. I've always skipped through that cutscene because what's so cool about a bell ringing? I don't mean anything against bells or bells being rung. It's just not my type of cutscene. Sure, I'm a new servant. Get out of my way, egg free. You know, I'm not actually here to join the Covenant. I'm here just to use the bonfire and get it as a bonfire later so I can teleport to it. Because you can teleport between bonfires later. Which I will be doing. As much as I like Dark Souls is... Because you can't teleport to like every bonfire. As cool as that would be. But, you can teleport to many bonfires. A few, actually. A select few. And... Okay, so... We're gonna fight the hardest boss in the game. Right now. The hardest boss with the best name. So, why am I going to fight the hardest boss right now, even though I am... I just want to make it a hard fight, you know? That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm fighting the hardest boss. Because he needs it. I kind of, I'm like such a Dark Souls pro that he needs to have an advantage against me. Just to make it a much more fair fight. And all I'm gonna get as a reward is some clothes. And some souls. I'll admit, there's some souls involved. And yes, his name is Ceaseless Discharge. Okay. Never seen him do that one before. I'll be honest. Now to go through here. And yeah, this is how I fight the hardest boss. By running away. No, I'm trapped in the corner. No. Oh, you fucked up, boy. See, I meant hard as in, like, his skin is very hard. That's what makes him the hardest boss. You didn't actually think I meant, as in difficulty, right? Because he's the easiest boss. That's all you literally have to do. You have to run. You actually have to get to the, altar. As I've learnt previously. But yeah, you have to get to that altar. And then you run back to the start of the fight. And then you just hit his hand for a little bit. He must be the hardest boss because he is the Ceaseless Discharge. So he's got to be hard somewhere. If you know what I mean. Oh, look at me, just a jokester. Just the most immature jokester. Laughing at his poor name. Probably a family name too. His mother is probably called, just coming up, I'm just trying to come up with a funny name. That would, I don't know, her name could be Mary Discharge. Just because it would be funny if her name was just Mary. So Mary, what are we going to name this child? Says, John Discharge. Mary and John. Yeah, that works. Well, John, I've been thinking about it, and I want to name the baby Ceaseless. Then John cracks a smile. Just a very goofy smile. It's like, okay. And he titters to himself. And that just means like giggle. I like using words that sound rude, but aren't. Except for mastication. I think that's just a stupid word. Especially for what it means. It just means to chew your food. Okay. But that was honestly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Usually I die on the Ceaseless Discharge somehow. Even knowing that trick. To just defeat him in 0 shots. Okay, it's like 1 shot, but whatever. I'm just thinking if I want to collect up the Chloranthy ring. Or if I want the Dragon Head Stone. Which is a stone that allows you to breathe fire like a dragon. Turns your head into a dragon. You become the dragon. Okay, so I was gonna raise my vitality a little more, but I'll just leave it around 30 for now. Raise my vitality to 30. Yeah, I'll grab the Chloranthy ring. It'll give me super fast stamina regen. Which will be cool. I like having super fast stamina regen. It's funny. Okay, so I have to go over to that tree. Doo doo ba doo. Alright, and I should kill these leeches. Why? Just for fun. Because they're very shiny. Look at how shiny these bastards are. Also, I get a large titty shard. Okay. There we go. Aw, look at that! You thought there was only one illusionary wall? Nope, there's two. Oh yeah, illusionary walls. Walls that you have to hit and then they disappear. Otherwise they just act like walls. And they impede your progress. Also, I just earned 400 souls for nothing. For something falling off. I like that I'm so special that I just get given souls for no reason. Like, I didn't do anything to kill the enemy. The enemy just killed itself. It like jumped off. And I don't really remember where the Chloranthy ring is. I know it's in here somewhere. But yeah, navigating this is kind of a nightmare, kind of. Not really though. Titanite chunk, which allows me to upgrade weapons even further after large Titanite shards. You have these curse fellows. Now curse is not fun to deal with. I actually had to deal with it on my first playthrough of Dark Souls. And it was not fun. Oh no, oh no. Goodbye geckos, things, basilisks. And this is actually other players who've been cursed by the basilisks. Which is really cool. I like that feature where you can see where other players have died and like the cause of their death. Which is what those puddles of blood are. But also sometimes you have like special deaths like those statues. So I think that's cool. It's always been a cool feature. But curse is so terrible to deal with because it halves your health. Which, if you're at the sewers and you're going through and you suck at the game, like I did, you are not going to have a fun time. and then you still have to defeat, and the first time around, even though I was getting shown through by a friend, he failed to realize that there was the bonfire in that small room, which we could have used. So I had to walk all the way from Firelink Shrine, use that small shortcut to get to the sewers, which isn't that hard. And then just going straight through the sewers. There's like a little bit of a tunnel behind the butcher, like the first, like the one near the where you get the large ember. Also, I feel like I've trapped myself here. I don't think it'll be that bad, but yeah. Yeah, there's like a little tunnel. Okay. Okay, I'm not dead yet. That's good. Phew! Didn't die. At least. But yeah. There's like a little sewer tunnel down behind the butcher. The one up top. Not the first one I versed. Usually it should be the first one you verse, but I know that you can go down to the other side. Yeah, but there's like a sewer tunnel. You drop down. The one I took like after grabbing the bonfire and stuff. Yeah, so you can get through the sewer tunnels through there. And we went through that way. So we kind of skipped over the bonfire there, and that made it very hard for the first playthrough. We did eventually make it. Like, he was helping me trying to get through the sewers. And then we went through Blighttown. I'm trying to find like a way back up. I thought there was a way back up from here. Also, I'm glad I didn't die from falling. Okay, there it is. I knew there was a way back up. Mostly because I think the Chloranthy ring that I want is around here somewhere. Like on that drop off there. Nope. Let's go back up then. And I will heal again before trying to jump off again. Also, I'm glad they made it so that you can change the controls in the remastered version. Because for jumping, you used to have to press A twice really fast. Press B twice really fast. Which B is also the roll button. So you had to run and then press B again while you were running to jump. And that leads to some bad gameplay. Because then you sometimes when you're trying to dodge while you're running from an enemy, you tend to jump, which is not fun to deal with. Okay, I am going to get... Okay. I am going to die if I move too far. If I don't move in the right way. Yes, I'm floating. Okay, I think I'll just die. That's fine. I feel like that was kind of annoying. An annoying place to get stuck. Also, I didn't find the Chloranthy ring. But I'm pretty sure I used all my souls beforehand, so I'm not too annoyed. But I did have all those humanities on me. So I do want to try and grab them. Not sure if I'll be able to. Also, can't jump to there. Okay, so I want to get over here. Okay, I'm dead. That's fine. I've lost all my humanities now. Oh no. I still want the Chloranthy ring though. And I'm trying to get into that log now. Into that big old tree. The hollowed out tree. By stepping onto the branches, I think. Oh no, just from straight falling into the... Okay. And I'm in. Chloranthy ring. Okay, I didn't have to go all the way down. Oh, that was such a shame then. Boost stamina recovery speed. Look at how fast I recover stamina now. Okay. Look at that. Almost at full in a few seconds. Like, let's do a quick test. So, about 2-3 seconds. So let's just remove the Chloranthy ring and the Grass Crest shield. Wait up a sec. 1, 2. So about 3-4 seconds. Much faster. And then there's a helmet I can get that also increases the stamina recovery speed. Which will also be good. So I'm going to get out of here. And then I will probably end the stream. Not too sure if I'll do that yet. If I'll either go through Sense Fortress or go through or just get back up to the surface before ending. Well, I can also grab the Firekeeper soul. Also, I never grabbed this plank shield. It's a piece of shit. But I will grab a Firekeeper soul, which increases my Estus Flask. It's not how many uses, how strong the recovery effect is. So I kind of want that. But first I have to make it back to the bonfire, which isn't that hard. Shouldn't be too far. Should only be over here. Yeah, I think I will grab like the Firekeeper soul in Blighttown and the Firekeeper Soul in Nulando Ruins. And then I think I'll end it there. Because as much fun as I'm having at the moment, I will. I'll be back tomorrow to play some more. And then I'll play Dark Souls 2, then 3. Because I've gotten through a fair bit of the early game at the moment. I think I can stop playing soon. Because I've gotten through, what? Taurus Demon, Capra Demon... Taurus Demon, Gargoyles... Capra Demon... Big fucking dragon... or supposed dragon... Quailag, Ceaseless Discharge. It's about 5 or 6 bosses. I've also gotten some other stuff that I didn't necessarily need to get. Also, once these blow dart guys die, they die for good. But I'm not planning on leaving this area. I'm planning on dying anyways. So, I don't really need my life at the moment. Okay, grab the Firekeeper Soul. Now I can die. But you know what? I ain't gonna die on their terms. I am gonna die on my own terms. Get the fuck out of my way! Here! Goodbye, cruel world! I don't mind dying. I didn't have anything anyways. Didn't have any humanities. Didn't have that many souls. 1,000 is pretty much nothing. Like, that's a Titanite shard. Almost. That's just a little bit over a Titanite shard. That is literally... not worth that much. I could use one of those soul items I have and gain over 1,000 souls. Easily. Well, some of the more higher tier ones. But I'm at that point where I need like 7,000 to 8,000 souls to level up. Just one level. Just get one more number in. So yeah, 1,000 is pistol. Especially when you have to start leveling up at like the tens of thousands. And then you have to level up at 100,000. Soon you're like collecting souls just for the hell of it. I've never max leveled a character. I usually stop playing after I beat the game. I don't like doing New Game Plus too much. I don't care too much for it. Oh no, I got hit. Fellas, I got hit. Guys, I got hit. Gals, I got hit. Oh no. I'm dying. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain. Ugh. Blah. And I'm dead. Okay, here's somewhere where I can actually die for realsies. And I'll be kind of frustrated. but I don't remember which item is which here. But I want the Dragon Crest shield, I think. Okay, you can pick that one up without him activating. Ow. You prick. Okay. It was my own greed that got me, really. And again, 100 is pistol. I am literally just dying on purpose. Greatly reduces fire damage. I thought there was another shield that gave you stamina recovery. Maybe there is. Oh well. Grass Crest shield is fine. You can always use the Dragon Crest shield against, you know, a dragon. It just can be annoying sometimes to try and get back up from the shortcut. I've never noticed that this wood moves. Huh. Up we go! Here we go! Up the thingy. Up here. And then up some more ladder. Oh, there's so much ladder to climb. I just kind of wish they had the use stamina to climb faster as they did in later games. Because, you know, this is a remaster, not a fucking... Like, you could have added some of the more convenient features in. It's basically just they patched in like 60 FPS and maybe some better graphics. And then they charged you money for it. Like, Blighttown no longer is the worst area in the game because it's so laggy. Or rather, slows down the game so much. Not that that really happened to me. I was never really affected by that at all. I think, especially once you have the DS fix, Dark Souls fix. That's a guy down there. The blacksmith. There's also another Firekeeper soul to grab down this way, which I might do. Which I'm going to do. Might. As if I was even thinking of not doing it. See, I could do this later, but gonna do it now. I could have done this at the start of the game, but doing it now. Isn't that good enough? Firekeeper soul. Ow. Oh my god, I got through this without dying. Usually I end up dying afterwards. I can defeat the ghosts at the moment, but I don't want to waste any of those transient curses. You can buy them for about like 1,000 gold, 1,000 souls. Gold. No, it's souls in this game. How silly of me to even try and call it gold. But, anyways. You can buy the transient curses for 1,000 souls. See, 1,000 is piss all. But I just don't really want to waste them when I don't need to. It's the whole RPG item greed. I don't want to use my items when I don't need to. Also, I could quite possibly have walked into there and died. Like, if I died, I wouldn't be too frustrated. Like, I knew what I was getting into. I thought I was going to die, honestly. Because those ghosts are annoying. Like, you can't hit them unless you have a cursed weapon or a... if you're afflicted by curse, which halves your health, which is stupid. If you have a cursed weapon, which there's only like 2 or... I think there's only like 1. Or if you have a ghost weapon. Which there's 2. But they're very rare and you need to kill the ghost to actually get the ghost weapons. Right. She's... the girl that was in the cage is dead, so... Oh, also we have a new friend. Hi, Framped. What's up, buddy? Hey, that's sexy. Do I seek enlightenment? Sure. Do you want a Titanite chunk, buddy? Because how many large Titanite shards do I have? I have 3. If I feed you a chunk... yeah, I might feed him a chunk. Okay, feed him the green Titanite shards. Okay, that was kind of useless then. I was hoping that the blue Titanite chunk would just turn into large shards. But you can convert shards down into smaller shards, so generally you need Titanite. You goes Titanite shards, large Titanite shards, and then Titanite chunks. But if you feed Framp the Titanite chunks, through the menu, you come into possession of large Titanite shards, and then you can convert them down into Titanite shards. So I was hoping that blue Titanite chunk would turn into Titanite shards, large Titanite shards, because it goes chunk, large, and then normal. But it didn't work out so well. But that's fine. Okay, so I've got 2 Firekeeper souls. To use later on. You can convert them into souls, but there's no point. They're not worth that much. Not worth increasing your Estus Flask anyways. Oh, not worth not increasing your Estus Flask. Yeah, let's give you the large ember. This way I can modify the war pick into a raw war pick. Yeah, I don't have enough souls. So even the soul of the Proud Knight should do fine for upgrading my weapon. Raw war pick. Now, usually I would go like, a different path. I would go like +6, +7, and whatnot. But I did not want to. Like, I'm not raising up my like I said before, I'm not raising up my my strength or dexterity anytime soon, so going with raw is the best option because then you don't have to scale with stats as much. So I just want to test this out on some enemies over here. I know I probably should have attacked them before I upgraded the weapon, but I forgot to. Alright, there's like 2 of them. They both come to attack you. They're fucking snake people. Now, it might not seem like it's doing a lot, and honestly, it isn't. Okay. But, the snakes are very resistant to physical damage in the first place, so... yeah. That's a thing. Anyways, I will end the stream here. Just after grabbing my souls. They're not that far. Yeah, I will end the stream here. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And I will see you... Okay, I'm just going to quit it out for a sec. And I will see you later.